cheer. Everyone and everything is moving fast. Busy buying gifts with cold hard cash. It seems that no one has the time to slow down. There's so much to get done in this town, so hurry up, we're in a rush. It's the holidays and you know what that means.
Good evening, gentlemen. We're about to activate the flurry. Behind you, you'll notice some barrels for the snow. Make sure you don't pour in any of the danger snow. That'd be really bad. So, what makes it dangerous snow? And why do we keep it dangerously close to the actual snow? I don't know, Jim. I only got the 3 lines. Alright, let's get a move on. Places, people.
Merry Christmas!
It's that time of year again, where everywhere I look, reminders of your perfect smile that I'll never see again.
The Christmas tree has withered and the lights aren't shining bright. The holly's not so jolly because I've lost my guiding light. All the presents left on
A deal too good to be true.
waiting for your return.
Remember when days we used to spend.
My music achieving immortality as all the greats do with a Christmas music album.
Is such an ugly mirror.
That's it. That's it. The music to open the pantry. I finally found it.
You want that guy?
Oh, heavens no. Who would want to watch that guy? The music. Listen to the music.
Tree light. I'm lost, caught in the snowfall.
We'll open the Peartree and revive the spirit of Christmas with an opening no one will forget. A deal too good to be true, but a night no one will forget.
I know some music that the carolers sing. Reminders of our yesterdays when our future looked so evergreen. But now I'm haunted by the Christmas ghost. Oh yeah, I'm haunted by the Christmas ghost. Why? I'm haunted by the Christmas ghost.
I wanted to be Dean and Frank. Their classy traditional performances speak for themselves. Surrounded by family, finding everything so cheerful and quaint, the embodiment of the holiday season. One unique aspect to their holiday special was that they donated toys to children's hospitals and charities across the nation. That little touch to spread the love, share the joy, that something so simple can brighten people's spirits. And while maybe missing a big standout moment, it's the gold standard. S tier.
We're busting up a Christmas lights, setting out the tinsel lights, hanging ornaments with cheers. So glad that you are here.
The Judy Garland Show Christmas Special. I will always have a bit of bias towards that vintage Christmas style. Really tries to sell you on this welcoming home of the Garland family, one that sings songs and invites you in with a banana.
The drinks are on the house, have a banana.
It's somewhat hard to separate this illusion, you kind of knowing the history behind Garland, in her, battle with barbiturates and substance abuse, that this happy family is maybe a bit of an act. Some of the other reviews of the special consider Garland to maybe be intoxicated, and I don't want to speculate on that, but you can judge for yourself.
Now, a lot of you don't know that Mel Torme is the composer and writer of all of my special material. Every show that I do, I'm very lucky to have him. And he's also been a guest on the show before, and lots of you don't know that he happened to write one of the most beautiful Christmas songs that ever was written.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Despite all that, Adore Mimi in St. Louis, a class act, still a lovely performer. I almost half paid attention my first go, so when they brought out some dancing guest star, I was like, oh my god, looks just like Judy, and I was like really confused that I was gonna look stupid, that I didn't realize there was like a costume change, and it's Liza Minnelli. So yeah, I do feel pretty stupid. And this brings up a good example of what I'm going to be coining the term dancing Santa moment. Judy Garland's show plays on this conceit that it's just a family gathering at the lovely Garland home, and this is just Christmas for them. And it's like, you get to be a family member on the sofa. And then every single one of these specials can't help themselves. They have to have a dancing Santa moment. We can't just chill and sing songs and have a quaint time. A dancing Santa has to burst through the doors and grab your attention. And it's a moment so nice. And this one, they done it twice.
Well, now.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow, maybe not a Christmas song, but you really get everything you'd want out of a Judy Garland special, and I do think it captures the Christmas magic without too many jingle bells and whistles. S tier.
Raise your eggnog, y'all! Woo! I wanna hear you get excited!
This isn't a dressing room. This is a bathroom.
Jump to your feet and move to this jingle bell beat.
If there's one Christmas special that is maybe everything I'm looking for, look no further than Ray Conniff's Voices of Christmas. The special often divulges into Conniff and his swarm of singers awkwardly just standing around. It makes me very anxious, like I just walked into a house party that I don't know any of the guests, and I'm the weird one, because I don't know the song list like everyone else does, apparently. The thing about the Voices of Christmas is that it is an often dry special, except for that it is flooded with dancing Santa moments. Again, a majority of this is a very stilted crowd of people singing while staring down the barrel of the lens. Then they just keep coming. Then you have the Pixikin puppets.
I'll be back again someday.
You go, okay, hand puppets, that's fun. Maybe children, you know. Gotta keep the kids entertained. It's like, okay, what's next?
Recently, I ran across a very touching poem while doing...
I'm sorry, what?
Touching poem while doing...
Come again?
Poem.
Do you maybe want another take?
Poem.
I know what I'm hearing is not correct, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be hearing. Tell me I'm not the crazy one?
Touching poem while doing research on Christmas material.
Yeah, so we're just reading a nice and lovely poem. Glad we're all on the same page.
Blue, nor comfort lurked in the cypress trees, but faint came a whisper, borne along on the scented wings of the passing breeze.
Again, a rather dull special, you know, classic Christmas music. And then, of course, how do you end it? With weird pole-licking Santa.
Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down
What is happening? I can't lie, it's not the best, but these weird and wacky moments do elevate it a little bit for me, as I'm generally so lost what's happening throughout the special. B tier.
What it's all about. It's Christmas. Wanna hear you shout.
Merry Christmas, mother!
A bit of a missed opportunity to call it a very cherry Christmas. This special doesn't quite move me. Maybe a good indicator of the shift from just singing and being merry to becoming more sketch or variety show heavy. Cher is a talent, don't get me wrong, but instead of singing, we get a majority of sketch comedy, which has its charm, but not quite playing to her strengths. Legendary Red Fox certainly brings some razz, but every sketch just isn't much to talk about. Even picking a dancing Santa moment is kind of tough this time around. Most Marvel segment is this just, here's a little kid with Cher pretending to be Santa Claus asking about what she wants for Christmas, and it's just kind of cringe, it's just awkward.
Oh yeah.
What?
I want one of those Planet of the Apes tree houses.
Oh, yeah? What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
I don't know.
You don't know? Mm-mm. You mean I work hard all year?
This special, taking moments out of context, will seem more absurd and all over the place, but actually watching it is very underwhelming. C tier.
When December rolls around, it's easy to forget. One holiday preoccupies the people's minds, but there's more to December than just Christmas, don't you know? But just in case you didn't, put the song you're sure to know.
Is that the accordion? You know, this reminds me of the Lawrence Folk show, The Winter Wonderland. More instruments, more fun. It's sort of a dated relic of a bygone era at this point, but there's some charm that Welk's long-running show still brings us a simple comfort. It's arguably the forefather of this type of show, providing a cozy ensemble of champagne music performances, and we wouldn't have dancing Santa moments if it wasn't for this show's showmanship. Penguins, Pinocchios, and Plumpy Frosty. Oh my! They're definitely talented musicians, but this one does feel a little dated and maybe not the best show for me personally. C tier.
An unexpected miracle occurred before their eyes. The nerve to make kept burning past its single day. It kept burning brightly for each of those 8 nights and days. I'll make these promises to I'll stay by your side, to always be your guide. 'Cause baby, I want you to know ain't nobody gonna keep us apart. So let me gift you my heart Feelings built up inside, I can no longer hide. And on this Christmas day, there's just 5 things I've got to say. I'll make these promises to you. 3. Chase away those rainy days.
It's the Muppets! Of course I have to watch the John Denver and the Muppets Christmas special. The show opens up with the 12 Days of Christmas, which, you know, kind of played out at this point, don't you think? But it does have the diversity in its cast and, you know, using that as like a playful structure. Sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
And sugar-free Dr. Pepper, the diet soft drink that tastes fattening, but it's not.
What a sales pitch. It's kind of a cute concept of seeing the Muppets trying to add themselves and edit the show to be more what they want the show to be. John Denver and the Muppets feels like a perfect marriage in their collaboration, but maybe not either one of their best showings. Well, Miss Piggy kind of steals the show. I mean, of course she does. Dancing Santa moment has to go to the nativity scene Nightmare Fuel. Going into B tier.
I'll give all I am to you. The way you laugh and make me smile, I felt this way for quite a while. Didn't have the words before, but you're the one that I adore. So unwrap my feelings and take my hand in this splendid Christmas wonderland. Still have one thing left to say, please, please don't turn away. So now I'm down on bended knee, my words leap out with splendid glee. And you've heard all I've had to say. Ain't nobody gonna keep us apart, so let me gift you my heart. Feelings built up inside, I can Ooh, yeah. I wanna know, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear?
I don't want to be too nostalgic for a time before me, but I think Andy Williams is the Christmas spirit. The warmth of the fireplace, the bright colors of merry people, the vintage charm of old Christmas songs, really something to bring the family together. The music is the star of the show, and even some of the less classic choices like Favorite Things and songs from Snow White don't feel out of place. Dancing Santa is Andy being a lovable goof who is cursed to break every gift he touches.
Transistor radio? No. Tape recorder?
You'll never guess, Andy.
I bet I will. I'll try. All I have to do is just touch it gently until I...
Don't shake the packages, Andy.
The skits come off as a playful, cheeky fun and never takes too long to get back to the music. S tier.
Ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling, hear him sing, hear him sing. That's how you know it's Christmas Day.
Down the sloper road where the pines stand tall, Grandma's cooking dinner for us all. Fireplace and cracker keep us warm all through the night.
Michael Bublé is the modern Christmas guy.
So grab your boots and let's dance in the moonlight.
No surprise he's had like 3 of these specials. On the one I chose to watch, he brought out 2 of the most talented vocalists.
I have 2 of the world's greatest singers ever, Miss Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige.
I see we're just going to do Cookie Monster dirty like that. As the cookie crumbles is this wild dancing Santa running gag that just let him eat the damn cookie. It's what he does. It's like, what, you think Mariah Carey just unfrosted? She probably hasn't eaten a comically large cookie in her life. What the special's good at is it just gets across that Michael Bublé loves being the Christmas guy. He enjoys this so much.
The reason I have a 3rd special this year is only because I genuinely love Christmas. I really do. My mom and dad love me and my little sister so much that they made it great for me. And fact is, For me to be invited into your homes like this and get to be a small part of sharing what's such a special time for you, you don't know how much it means to me. So thank you for watching, you guys.
I think doing a call and response song selection from the audience is a nice way to make this more lively and unique, even if I suspect that the songs weren't truly random. I mean, you have Michael Bublé, he's probably sung every Christmas song in existence at this point. But, you know, obviously, you know, keep the production in check, which is a shame. I honestly think you could almost do like a pop-up like Christmas special and just let Michael, you know, perform his Christmas songs. It feels very NBC late night production, well produced, but maybe more Radio City Music Hall than a cozy home greeting. But it's a nice attempt to keep the tradition alive. B tier.
Dance in the moonlight, singing carols by the glow of the Christmas lights. Got my family by my side, a great smile on my face. 'Cause this country Christmas ain't no better place. No, there ain't no better place. Happy birthday! Thank you.
What's even the point? I'm done for. I'll never have the perfect Christmas special. I mean, it's March, for crying out loud. I've disappointed Christmas, and for that I shall end this in Minecraft.
Get up, crybaby. The show's not over.
But...
Now, can't have anything happening to my little rain spoon. That's why I have you under contract.
We never signed a contract.
I hereby formally agree to perform exclusively for the Peartree and to serve as the official Christmas song composer under Lark Records. Furthermore, as a condition of this agreement, I willingly and irrevocably transfer ownership of my soul to Lark Records in perpetuity with all associated rights claims therein. I acknowledge and accept all binding terms and conditions as set forth by the company and await the official contract for execution. Please provide the necessary documentation at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Kay. At the movies.
Crazy what you can do with the power of AI. Heck, sounds less like a robot than you do now these days. These performers are a lot less of a headache to deal with than you. But you do keep the show full of, curveballs. You've done your job. Ta-ta for now. I have to sell the idea and make sure Christmas will be mine. Forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today to celebrate the union and Christmas.
I've waited my whole life for this, to create my own Christmas miracle. I can feel it, I can taste it, this bliss. So to all of you I say, Merry Christmas! The ringing, can you hear it? Can you feel it? There's something in the air. It's time to say I do, as the Christmas spirit rises.
They say that I only like the classics. Please believe me, I'm not being sarcastic. Sabrina, your special is fantastic. Does the most recent special fall short? In some ways it does, but it does have charm. Feels very similar to the Cher special that it does mostly digress into questionable sketch comedy, but at least this one does feel more in line with Sabrina's kind of tongue-in-cheek silly humor. Her and Chapel Roan's rendition of Last Christmas is amazing, and it really is a special that would have a blooper reel in the credits. It felt like a very unique special, celebrating the rise of the pop girlies who put a fun twist on the traditional Christmas special. While indicative of the now, I don't know how memorable or forgotten this special will be, as it is kind of better treated as a Netflix treat of milk and cookies than a present under the tree. I have mixed feelings and am fighting a guilty pleasure bias of mine, so I'm going to say C tier. so that way she can be right on top of D. I suppose it's time I drop in.
But what these people do not know is that this whole thing's just a show. The fools will help cement my reign. With music, I move each heart, mind to manipulate from the start. So let's make them sing it once again. It's time to say I do as the Christmas spirit rises. Together we'll become one and face the setting sun. But tomorrow comes again. Yes, it's time to say I do. There's just one thing left to do. Then we'll become one. Won't have to face the setting sun. Tomorrow always comes again.
Whew. Another happy landing, and mostly unscared. Oh my. Don't look at me. Look away. Don't look. I'm hideous. Seems like my work here is done. That's it. Back to Winnipeg.
Remember when days we used to spend, smile through tears. Pain is such an ugly mirror. Memory haunts like a ghost. You were what I wanted the most. Cold nights, tree light. I'm lost, caught in the snowfall. Santa Claus on his merry way, but I just can't believe no more. It's just not the same. Please find me again. Birds tend to fly away. Seas and skies go from bright to gray. We never quite know if we'll be okay. Dreams, I want to stay asleep. I don't wish to wake up. Christmas, you come once more, but I don't know what I wish for. I'm too numb to feel again. I just want